vacation. If you're new to my channel, welcome. For those who, anyway, y'all know I don't know how to vlog, and that excursion to the airport was exhausting. But I'm finally on the plane. I'm on 36D, so I was first, so I got the window seat. Haha. So I'm gonna be trying to take a little video from here and there. But anyway, I'm on my way to West Palm, Florida. And I'm going from there to hop on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome those who are just joining us on Delta Flight 1134 to West Palm Beach. Seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are in their upright and locked position, and your aisle armrest is lowered. Please ensure your larger electronic devices such as laptops are stowed at this time. And as we come through the cabin. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Delta's pleasure to welcome you to West Palm Beach, where the local time is 9:48. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. We ask that you please use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from any items that may have shifted during.
Okay guys, I'm on the boat and that's it from that way. I'm up where they say this is the adult pool at Sunday. And this is a shipyard. I guess it's the West Palm shipyard or shipping yard. And it's actually very nice. Very, very nice. The breeze, it's a very nice breeze coming up this boat right now. But I'm allergic to the sun, so I will not be out here very much longer. Excuse me if you heard that. So, no, I'm not intending on staying up here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get my little happy behind back down to where the AC at. And I'm going in the room. I may come out on deck after the sun go down, but right now your girl is finna head inside. I'm gonna show you guys my room. Okay, I walked to the other side of the boat, and if it looks dirty, it's because I'm shooting through a glass. And I just thought this was a very interesting sight. But you know what? This heat is actually taking my breath away in a sense. So let me go ahead on and get back inside. Okay guys, I'm in my room. And this is the facilities. Get my little pink dress and oh Lord, I just ate. And my little flower cover up, so I'm gonna cover that up. How about that? There we go. But this is my room, and once I sent Miss Tamika Dorsey the room, she was furious. She goes, that is not your room. I had 2 bunk beds, and I'm like, what? She said, I asked for you to have a port, or I guess like the window. And I was supposed to have some balloons and my name somewhere and a red velvet cake. I said, well, you see, ain't none of that in here. So I'm not thoroughly pissed about it. I really would have loved to have a window in here, but it's not bad. I'm not complaining. But she says, oh no, you're gonna get a free cruise out of this because I asked for this. I'm like, okay girl, sister, you handle that. Okay, but this is just my room and what it is. And I see why they don't want you bringing water, because they want to charge you $4.25 for a bottle of water. And guess what? I don't think so. Yeah, Lord have mercy. I don't mind some things, but that ain't one of them. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to turn on this TV and hope that there's something on. And rest because I'm tired. I can't tell you what time it is. It may be around 6. I don't know. I'm looking for my phone. I don't know what city that is in the background, but you guys can't see. This is not showing up on my phone. I mean, I'm sorry, not on this camera, but I do see like a skylight back there. But I don't know if that's Florida or not. And we are moving. Lord, that's a whole lot of water to be trying to drink. Have mercy. I'm gonna ask the captain or whoever, if I can find somebody, ask them, what are our, what speed are we traveling at? This is my very first cruise. This is awesome. It's totally awesome. I swear. I'm gonna walk around to the other side. I didn't know it had been raining. So your deck is wet. So it's been raining. So I might walk up there and see what's up. They may not let me, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Just walk up the steps. I don't know why my camera isn't picking it. I mean, it is picking it up, but it's so small. There it is, way back there. So I don't know. I'm assuming that's Florida, but I thought we left. Well, I don't know what time it is, so let me be quiet and just show you guys the ocean. And you know what? I actually thought that I would probably get like motion sickness or something, but that hasn't happened. I've had that once. You know what? And I see that thing swirling. I always thought that was some crap that was on TV. Okay, now I know. I had motion sickness one time from water, and that was when I think I was like maybe 18, and I was messing with my aunt. She had a water bed. My aunt, baby child, love her to death. Maddie Cross, yes, Lord, Maddie Selena Cross, love her. But I was calling myself annoying her by making her bed, you know, wave and stuff, and I wound up getting sick myself. So yeah, that backfired like big time. That really backfired. That's why I thought I may get some motion sickness, but right now that hasn't happened. So this is so great. Let me come over here. I don't want to get too far. It's like I said, that's a whole lot of damn water to be trying to drink. And it looks blue from here. Now, if it's blue or not, I really truly don't know. But it looks blue from here. And there's a city back there. Let me see if I can zoom in on it from here. There it is. I have a couple right there. I didn't want to infringe on them. But like I said, this is just, I love this. This is great. Oh, look at those things. Now, I'm not going to remember this in about 30 days. My memory is shot straight to heck fire. Got a couple of people down there in the pool. But I am so loving this. I don't know what took me so long to do this. And yes, I am by myself and I do not mind. But now I have to get my brother and my sisters to come go with me on the next one. Because apparently I just may get a free cruise because they messed up my room. But it's okay, I'm not mad because I'm just loving this. I truly am. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Maybe I can convince them to let's go on a cruise like next year or something. Give everybody enough time. But next year, my trip, I'm going to London. The year after that is Paris, and the year after that will be Cameroon. So let's say, as long as heaven is happy and the big road goes to town, that's where I'll be. You know, and if the Heavenly Father says so, that is my plan. So I'm going to start collecting my little passport stamps. And I think I had a cousin, maybe. They went to Punta Cana. So that's on the radar eventually. But I'm thinking London, Paris, Africa. Okay, guys, I'll see you below at some point in time. Alright, good morning. It's about 7, hold on. Let's see. According to my phone, it's 7:31. It's Saturday, the 29th. And I'm going to one of the excursions This is just what I have on. It was inexpensive. This is like a one piece, and this little ugly cover up, which I really don't like, but I'm not going anywhere with these stomachs hanging out like that, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. I really do not like this. This ruffle thing drives me nuts, but it's on. So, hair is still in my braids, so I'm good. So I'm gonna be going up. We're not supposed to meet until 8:45, but I'm not sure of the time. I don't know if the time changed, so that's one thing I need to find out, what the actual time is right now. So let me go and do that, and I'll see you guys on the excursion. Hey guys, I'm running this morning. I'm a tad bit, I'm gonna say late. I got about 20 minutes before I get to the deck where we have to meet it for the excursion. And here is Jamaica. Well, at least this part anyway. Oh my goodness. It's truly, at least this part anyway, a gorgeous place. And I'm just going to show you this part right here. And I'm going to walk across actually. And I'm going to swing y'all back slowly this way. Where did this boat come in from? They had to back up or what? I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go to this other side over here. Looks like a shipping yard. Oh, so there's another cruise ship over there. Oh, that's not a cruise ship. That's a cargo ship. Okay. And those round things over there look like the green beans that I grew up seeing in Mississippi. And I'm assuming this thing right here may be the little excursion place we're going. Grand Bahama Island. So, wait a minute. I wish they would make that. So now I'm on the, I guess the main island. And I guess this is a resort. And we have a day pass. And they said that things like snorkeling, things like that are included. Lunch buffet, a breakfast buffet. I think they're still having breakfast here. So I'm just gonna go and see where I can find the shops, because yeah, that's what I want to look at. But it seems to be a really nice little place here. I hope I don't sling y'all around it. Nice little garden type situation. Look at that water out there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna get up there so y'all can see y'all. This sand shit ain't all it's cracked up to be, at least not for me. I'm sinking my big ass. I'm sorry. My heavy self. And you know, it's not terribly hot. Well, I can't say that. The sun is beaming, but there is a hell of a breeze. It's great. But I just have absolutely no desire to be out here in this heat. Let me stand under a tree or something. It may be better. So let's see. Look at that water. Okay, I'm sorry. I went up far enough. girlfriend. I'm gonna wait for some water to come up, and this is as good as it's gonna get for me. I'm not getting out there. I might have to move down. Oh, there it comes. There's my feet. But I'm not getting out in that water. I didn't bring any clothes anyway. So, feet is that's it. Oops. Only the feet. Yep, can I see my feet? There they go. Alright, I'm waiting for you to come up one more time. I think here's a good one, I think. Yes. I missed it. I'm going to run out of space on the delivery car before I get a good one. Another good one anyway. Here we go, here we go. Yay! Alright, that was it for me. Okay, it has turned overcast here, but it's still gorgeous. I'm going to do this little snippet right here of the pavilion, I guess. And I'm just going to walk through and show you guys. This is me at the Grand Bahamas at a resort called the Wyndham. And you may or may not be able to tell, but it is sprinkling. I just wish it'd make up its mind. And their national bird, I guess you could say, is the flamingo. And y'all know what I'm thinking, right? If your national bird is the flamingo and you are a resort, what the hell are the flamingos? I don't know if they can't be kept, you know what I mean? If they would fly off, or you know, would they stay where they're being cared for? I just don't know, and that could be the reason why there are no flamingos here. But I just would have thought that there would have been some flamingos. But you know, still gets no thumbs down from me, all thumbs up. Relaxation, relaxation, relaxation. Okay, I'm on a double-decker bus right now. That's the hotel right now. And I'm up on the top, and this is my view. There's no window. And this is my first time being in one of these.
Alright guys, if you have any drinks on the bus, there's no drinks on the bus, alright? If you're drinking a drink, please bring down the drink. Alright, there's no drinks on the bus.
Yeah, down my ass. But I just wanted to show y'all this little quick snippet before we be on the way back to the boat. Oops. Alright, we had to come back because 2 people were left, and then they called and say that the bus never showed up. So of course you can see this bus is full, so the bus showed up. So anywho, so we're on the way to the boat, and this was the last little peek at the resort. Alright. I just figured that I would prefer to use a camera to do this opposed to use my phone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
God be with you and always with you. May He protect and guide you anywhere you guys go, alright? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Now you did enjoy your bus ride again, and you enjoyed the lovely music and the yeah, man crew. Tips are appreciated, guys. Like I said, it's not mandatory, but it's appreciated, alright? Alright, guys, be safe.
See, this is where I wish we could have came first. And look, they got all this good stuff right here.
I hope it's better tonight.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys, it's 5:48. We left the island supposedly at 5. I was downstairs in my room. But there she is, way out there. And we're on our way back to Florida. I don't know what's going on over there. Look like somebody maybe boating or snorkeling or something. And there's boats still, hanging out. I don't want to go around this thing because of the snow on this side. Looks like it's raining over there. I just want to come take a quick view for my memories. Let's go on this other side of the beach. Totally gorgeous. Look at that water. And that's the front. I'm gonna go too far. But looks like that, what do they call a negative something? It looks like it just drops off into nothingness. So I can say arrivederci to Bahamas. Maybe I can convince my brother and sisters to come next year. I walked up to the front of the ship after I got my frozen virgin daiquiri. And I done ate the cherry and the lemon. But I'm just watching the ship move towards Florida. And I know this probably is not the best view. I wish they would at least clean those glasses if it's possible, since they got it up here like this. But again, I am not mad, I'm not upset, none of that. Whoa, the ship is swaying some. But it's okay. I'm alright, y'all better get it right. It's going back and forth. So, okay. I just want to come in real quick and show y'all that I'm not a total fuddy-duddy. I did have my virgin drink, just the one. It may be about 6 o'clock, maybe a little after, and I'm just gonna sit here until the sun go down. You know what, I do want to take a picture of the official sunset. It's right there right now, but I want an official sunset. Alright guys, see you in a minute. It's the last night of the cruise. We're headed back to Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, and I did not get the sunset that I wanted because it actually went behind some clouds, so I wasn't able to get my sunset, but still not mad. I see another cruise ship over there, so I'm not sure if they are coming or going, but it still looks like that. I don't even know what to call it. It just, I don't know, but it's a gorgeous hear the wind. And then turn around so you can see how the wind is blowing. I hope I didn't make you guys too sick by all of that. But like I said, it's a gorgeous night. It is, I just can't explain it. It's windy, it's not cold, it's not hot. It's just gorgeous. There we go. That's the other cruise ship. At least I want to say this cruise ship. I think we're headed in the opposite directions. So, anyway. If I wake up again at around 4 o'clock, I'll come back out. And this time I'll have my camera with me. And it's still going to be perpetual darkness, I'm assuming. But I will really go to the small bit. I'm back with the quickie. Now you probably won't be able to see much because of the glare. But I'm in the Crow's Nest Sports Bar. Didn't know that you could even come up here. I don't know how far around I'm gonna go. Like I said, I just didn't know you could come up here. So they have games, look like. I got TVs everywhere. Let's see. I'm not gonna go all the way around. So, just wanted to let y'all know that there is a sports bar up here. You can play skee ball and something else, basketball, and well, 2 basketball games, or 2 shoot to win, and 1 skee ball game. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get ready to go back in the bed. Go to my room and hop in the bed. It's not that late, it's just about 10. But I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go lay down because I gotta get up in the morning. And let me walk around on this side real quick. Like, people are playing more. They got pool going on over here and more skee ball. So I gotta go. Get up in the morning, leave. Well, you know how it is. I am what? That's just a little map or whatever. I'm actually kind of tired, so I'm gonna go back to the room, lay down, put on some TV, and probably fall asleep like I did last night. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this trip. To be totally honest, I would recommend it to anybody who want a quick getaway. A weekend was less than $600, I think, and that was for my flight, round trip flight from Atlanta to West Palm, and then back. Okay. Probably see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, it's about 5:30 in the morning, and this is just what it looks like to what's the side? This is the left side of the boat in the direction that it's traveling. Over there, the twinkling lights. I'm assuming that is Florida, which you may or may not be able to see. Let me see if I walk up but I'm going around. That's a little entertainment piece, and that's the right side of the boat over there. That's that, what is it, sports bar that I didn't know was a sports bar. I really didn't pay any attention to it. And they still got stuff going on, but anyway. The last time I came out on deck, it was about 3-something in the morning, close to 4, and I did not have my camera or my phone with me. I just came to be nosy. this is what's happening right now. So, and this is about as good as it's gonna get. So we actually, I don't say what time we should be docking, but the first people are scheduled to be off at 6:30, and my time is 9 o'clock, I think. But my plane leaves at 12. I'm gonna go to grab breakfast and go ahead on and disembark. I hope that's what it's called, and make my way to the airport. Get me an Uber, because I'd rather be way early than a little bit late. And let me see if I can get some of the waves here at night. But you can hear it, hopefully. So okay guys, I'm gonna go back below deck. I'm done packing and everything is ready to roll. I just got my phone charging. I got my battery pack charging again. It was charging all night. It was still blinking, but I think it's just about full if it's not full. My phone was at like 90%, so I want to get it 100% before I walk out the door, and then I'm gonna be good. Okay guys, see you on the return trip. It's a little after 7 o'clock, like 7:10, and we're pulling into Florida. Oh yeah, I'm breathing because once I saw the shoreline, I was eating, and I put everything away and ran on up here because I didn't want to miss getting this. So yeah. And so this is something I've never done before, of course. See, I've never been on a cruise before. So this is awesome. And I should go to the other side of the boat. But I'm not, I'm gonna stay right here. And I wonder how much those cost. And I know that I must say that they're hotels or resorts, especially with them being right here on the water. And I know these people see us, I ain't gonna say us, but like ships, the ship or ships like it all the time, so it's nothing new to them. But I can understand why people pay mega money to live like on the shoreline, because it's so beautiful and calming. Look back this way, look at the sun. And it probably keeps your blood pressure real low. That's unless you got idiots in your life, one way or the other. But I just think this is just awesome. And I think we're turning, yeah we are. I'm gonna go walk over to the other side. Let's look at that. That's just hot. That must be that bridge we crossed. A couple of ladies getting their healthy on. So we'll come over to this side of the boat. Excuse me if you heard that. this is just not a place I would want to be in case of a hurricane. Beauty or not. But I still think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Just not for me. Not to live anyway, to visit, okay. And these people right here can walk right out of the back door of their backyard. Just plumbing feet in the sand. That sand looks a whole lot different from the sand that was in the Bahamas. That sand looks nasty. It's a nice white, pristine. It may not have been totally white, but it's close enough, like a cream color. Some recording on my phone. I think it's awesome. Zoom back out. There we go. 15 more seconds of this, and I'm gonna go back downstairs and get ready to disembark.